How does a transfer window go from being the worst one ever to potentially the best one ever? Welcome to your Transfer News Live. Evening, everybody. How are you doing this wonderful evening as it is the night before the actual football? But guess what? We're not even talking about the match tonight because there is so much to talk about. It's absolutely crazy. Big up around watching with the family. Shout out to the family. Hope you're well. There's so much to update you on. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm not going to sing for you guys. I'm not going to sing for you guys. But what you guys can do for me is please take a second. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you've subscribed if you are new. Shout out to Carol. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Dan. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to every single one of you in the chat. Forest are moving absolutely crazy here. I almost hope the game tomorrow gets rained off so that we got another week to put this mega squad together, because that's exactly what Forest are doing right now. Big up KL. Hope you're well. Get started then. All right, Pete. All right, chill, bro. Chill. Like, let's build it up a little, marinate the sauce and what have you. But I'm kicking it off. Oh, this is so exciting. It's so... Douglas Luiz. Did you know about this signing? Saying the stream up, bro? Like, you know what? When you get talking, sometimes the timing is good. But Douglas Luiz, ladies and gents, I am ready to say, even I can't jinx this one. How about that? This one is getting done. It's closer than closer could be. It's there. The big thing with this one is that all the reports, I've told you guys this before, were coming out from the Italian side. He's on the bench right now, and it's good. I want them playing. I want them benched. I want them getting minutes. It keeps them fit and ready. I'm not even reading him out. Yeah. Thanks for the £2, mate. I'm not reading it. I'm not talking to you, Mark. But thank you for the £2. Anyway, why am I so excited about this one? Because, no, I'm only joking, Mark. I love you, bro. Kind of. Just not this week. Listen, why am I so excited? Because the big dogs are now talking about it. It's moved from Italy. It's gone through France. It's shut up the tunnel. And it's now here in England. Because Romano and, more importantly, Orni is talking about Douglas Luiz. So he has said, oh, fuck, he said his name. Oh, you lot watching the family. Sorry, my bad, man. Cali Mwando in London, taking medical before completing transfer from Rennes to Forest. And then that's lovely. I'm really excited about him, right? But this is the bit I'm super excited about. Forest are also closing in on permanent deal for Juventus midfielder Douglas Luiz and continue pursuit of Manchester City defender Rico Lewis. And I've got an update for you guys about him as well. Yes, man. Yes, I do. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. Now, that was then backed up with Romano, who said Forest are close to getting Douglas Luiz deal done! ! After personal terms agreed, as said yesterday, even though they were agreed time back, deal imminent. Does everyone understand what the word imminent means? That's the short way of saying closer than close could ever be. Imminent. 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 I think I've spelt it right. Imminent. So deal imminent also with Juve, as Forest are confident. Of course we're confident. We got the Greek father. Shout out to my boy Pear, man. What an absolute legend with the coffee. He's saying, no message, just the coffee. Shout out to you, bro. Much love and thank you for your support. And why are Forest confident? That's the question you guys need to be asking yourself.
The result is that at the end of the day, we always win.
That's why. The Greek father doesn't just throw these words out. He doesn't just say them as sound bites. He doesn't just throw them to whoever wants to listen and clip him up and what have you. When the Greek father says it, the Greek father says it. Okay, I'm not jinxed. I'm that confident, man. Ornstein's saying it. Romano's saying it. The big guns in Italy are saying it. We are pretty much there on Douglas Luiz. Yeah, basically, that's what Ez did. That's what Ez did. Okay, so this one's, yeah, I'm coming to it. Owen, chill, bro. I told you there's a lot to update you guys on. Like, we could be in there for 3 hours. This could be a 3-hour stream. Get comfortable, get your popcorn out, and everything else, right? Because there's a lot to. Okay, it's definitely not going to be 3 hours. In hell, I ain't got that much time. Where can he play? Very good question. He is a bona fide 8. Okay, he can play in the 6, but he is not a 6. He is 100% for me an 8. Where does he play? How does he play? The answer is I don't know. The only thing I do know is Douglas Luiz, if fully match fit, is the first name on the team sheet. Nearly. You've actually got a tub of popcorn. Now you made me want to have popcorn. Madoc, man, you troller. You troller. So, Douglas Luiz incoming, okay? Like, I'm ready for it. It may get announced at halftime. It may get announced at full time tomorrow. It may get announced on Monday. I don't care, but I'm confident. But I want him in early doors. He needs 2 training sessions, and then let's chuck him in at Palace. Let's chuck him in at Palace. Rico Lewis just commented, did he? What's he said? Because I'm going to come on to Rico Lewis in just a second. By the way, he absolutely balled out today. But should we get on to Rico Lewis? I don't know. What's the next story on the agenda here? Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah. Amari Hutchinson officially confirmed. Officially confirmed. I ain't nibbling, mate. I'm not. I need a whole meal, not a nibble. Not a nibble. So Amari Hutchinson confirmed today 37 million British pounds. Way overpriced. Way overpriced. But I don't care. Because, like, we have money. Will you promise to retire the closer than close line now, please? It's been played out now. Bro, once the window shuts and when things are not closer than close, I'll stop closer than close in it, man. But yeah, all right, let me ask you guys, do you want me to stop saying closer than close? Y or N in the chat. Big up to Rich with the £2. He says, if Jim Bowen was a Forest fan, super smashing great. Super smashing great. Should I nick it? You want me to nick it? Wait, you guys, hold on. You don't like the closer than close stuff? I'm a little hurt. I was gonna message Romano about it and see if he wanted to borrow it off me, but okay, I hear it. Can we say here we nearly landed instead? I'm a little hurt, guys. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's like fine. At least Jess still cares about me. Jess with the £10. Just thank you for all your work and videos and this time. Jess, thank you, Jess. I know, and don't think it's missed on me that the moment your super chat comes in, it's because there's a certain image on my screen. I hear that. I get that. But I still love you, Jess. Thank you so much for the £10. All right. So, what was I going to say? By the way, 600 in here. 600 and 151 likes. Do you not know how tired I am, man? I think this is the 4th video today. Maybe the 3rd video. Maybe the 7th. I don't know. I've lost count. Forest are moving too crazy. I agree, guys. I can't wait. Sometime next week, we're going to break down this Forest squad. Once Douglas Luiz is in, we'll break it down. DX style, Degeneration X style, break it down, and we'll have a look at where everyone fits. Keep saying closer and closer. Thank you, Jay. I'm glad some people still appreciate me. You know, these lines take hours for me to come up with. They don't. Anyway, Rico played his way into Man City plans for me today. Owen, you're always so negative, bro. Why are you always so negative? I've tried for 4 years now to try and put a smile on your face, and you just keep coming back with your misery, bro. What are you doing? What? Closer than close worries everyone. Closer than close is better than just close, surely, logically speaking. Big up to Darren as well. Okay, look, this Amari Hutchinson is done. We will break him down at some point, and I don't know when. There's just too much going on. Nice cooking session on NAF earlier. Bro, what was Deji doing with his finish above Arsenal thing? But anyway, I want to get on to some other news. Now, you guys don't seem to really care when, and this is what baffles me about you guys, right? When the player is officially announced, which McAtee has been done, by the way, so breaking news for you, this was announced by Forest about 20 minutes ago. This has been announced. You guys don't seem to care. But you don't want your closer than close may ever be, but you want your official announcement. And here you go. Here's your official announcement, and you're still not happy. I can see you're not happy because the likes aren't moving. So there you go. I told you closer than close on this the other day. In fact, on Patreon, we told you a week before it was happening that this was done. And then you guys was like, okay, I want the official announcement. Well, you've got your official announcement. There you go. Okay, so you guys stop crying about McAtee because he's a goddamn baller, absolute baller, because you already know. Well, why KO do you already know? Because we keep you in the loop. Rico looked like he was saying goodbye. Exactly this, man. See, Brett, this is why, Brett, there's levels to this game, and you're on that level. He was saying goodbye when he was subbed off, and he was wearing the number 82, which is a fantastic number, by the way, as he didn't have squad number until this morning. He is coming. And also, he said goodbye to them after the match. And also, I have some news on you to tell you that he is pretty much definitely closer than close coming. Okay, so Brett, you're on that level. I hear it. Who has the guy on Gore that said Marinakis was a fraud? Let him go. Oh, you're talking about Carlos, my boy Carlos. Okay, is Yilmaz still linked? I ain't had nothing in Yilmaz in a long time. What about Akliush? All right, firstly, Akliush was linked to us 6 weeks ago, right? And I promise you, if my grandmother, God rest her soul, if I saw her in a dream tonight and she said to me that Akliush was being linked to Forest, I guarantee you I will, if it's even in the middle of the watch along tomorrow, I will turn off the watch along to make a video on Akliush, right? Outside of the link from 6 weeks ago, there's been nothing but dreams for me to get him. Okay, that's it. And he scored again today, by the way, and played like a damn baller. Anyway, can we get back to the Forest news here? Let's get back to the Forest news. Carlos probably banned. He's not actually. I can't say. Anyway, so McAtee is done. Now, I am hearing. Here's the bonus news I have for you. Right? And don't tell me I don't bring you stuff, but I am hearing exactly this. My guy Trevor Francis is tracks. I love that name. I am hearing that. Let me just look through my message. I am hearing that Hutchinson and McAtee may or may not be with that squad ready to go tomorrow. You know, they do the hotel, not the motel, not the Holiday Inn. I'm just saying. That's what I'm getting told now. I don't think either of them start, but they are with the squad right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes. I got a feeling. I'm pretty sure McAtee was done. I'm now getting noises to say that Hutchinson as well is done. Yes, Jess, you keep whatever you want to cross. It's, you know, you do you. So that's McAtee. Let's see if he gets used tomorrow. What I am also hearing is Nuno's still not happy, but that's a whole other story. Might do that for you guys over on Patreon, right? Anyway, I'm not lying, man. Look, when I get information, I share it with you guys, right? That's how it works. You do realize things change as things happen and what have you. But anyway, we need to kick on to Rico Lewis. Big up to Dazza with the £2. He goes, hopefully Rico Lewis follows. Perfect segue into the Rico Lewis stuff. Now, I want to bring you something really important here, and it's this from, I think it's from Romano. This is a quote from Pep Guardiola after the match. Confirms he still hopes for more exits as City squad is too big. He says in the quote, it's not healthy to have too many players. Next quote, you can't create a good vibe. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Another sign. Another sign. Big up to Lifetime, Goodrum, and Jace. Who's the other one that subscribed? One more subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. We're this close to 29k. You guys can get it done. You guys can get it done. And big up to my guy, Simon of Yaxley, with 5 coffees. We get some hearts in the chat for my guy, Simon. Always so generous with his coffees. My local Peterborian, Cambridgeshire Red. Much love to Simon. He says, great signings. Looking forward to even better things at the world famous City ground. Big up to you, Simon. Love you, bro. Thank you so much for the 5 coffees. Okay, this, I'm putting it in the wrong way. I'm still putting, this is big from what Pep is saying. Okay, Pep is saying too many players, they need to go. On top of that, I spoke to my Man City mate. Okay, I don't know if I said this on Patreon here. Screw it, I'll just say it here, right? Rico Lewis is best mates with James McAtee, and Rico Lewis wants the move to Forest. Now, Man City are probably going to add a few more dollars onto that bill after his performance tonight, okay? But Rico Lewis 100% wants the Forest move. Forest also got that vibe from Rico Lewis. Forest 100% are going to push for Rico Lewis. Now, on top of that, Craig, like, seriously, Craig, I'll stop the video right now. We'll start again and we'll just go all in on Akliush, man. So just on your hearsay, I'm happy to. Now, on top of that, there's been rumors that Forest are kind of glazing him loads on their approach. They're like, you got to come to Forest. We're going to give you not guaranteed, but first team football, you know, that kind of thing. You can never guarantee first time football. And there's beautiful Simon in the chat saying, get Rico Lewis done. And that's convincing him because Rico Lewis knows he's not going to get the amount of game time that he wants at Man City. Rico Lewis also is a midfielder. He's not a right back. He's being played out of position. If you saw today, he started at right back and he was inverting into the midfield. And what a lovely assist he gave to Haaland. Wolfie, McAtee video interview out, live reaction. Where have they put it, bro? Where did they put it? I'll have a look in a minute. Let me just give you the Rico Lewis update. Now, there is a lot of talk that Man City, and this is coming from the Man City side, are trying to push this to 40 million. Okay? I don't know if it will go that high. Forest are looking at the 30 million pound mark for this. I believe it won't be too dissimilar to the McAtee deal, where it will be like 30 million plus 5 in add-ons, plus buyback, plus sell-on, etc., etc. Okay, so that potentially could happen. You guys want this McAtee video? All right, let's do this McAtee video. And then I don't know if the sound will come through. Actually, if I do it through, okay, I know what to do. All right, do you guys want to hear the McAtee video? I don't know if I can do this with copyright and crap. Well, I can't bother. We're not doing it. You do want to hear it. They do their copyright stuff. I don't know. All right, you can all watch it yourself. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, right? Like, come on, man. It's all good. It's all good. All right, you're okay. I get it. It'd be fun. It'll be fun to do those watch-along thingies. You literally just watched it. Let me guess, right? Let me guess what he said. He's really happy to be here. He's excited to be here. He's going to work really hard. He likes the project Forest are building, and he loves the history of the club as well. Am I a million miles off the mark? Well, did I miss anything? And of course, Forest are bigger than Man City and have better history because we weren't established in 2008. And also, Man City should be relegated to the second division because 115. There you go. I've done his interview for him. A new history. Did he actually say that, Owen? Did he actually say that? Yeah, man. What GA you giving me? Don't know. Okay. Anyway, so let's move on. That's the Rico Lewis stuff. I think this is the one that Forest are going to push hard for. Now, it's time to write a new history. So, just think it. Do you know what? I really like him as an individual as well. Not that I know him, you know what I'm saying, but what you see of him. But why do they feed him the same lines every single time? Do you remember in our promotion season, everyone who got signed, all 30 of them, all said, yo, man, the history of Forest is why I came here. Second season, it was, yes, bought into Nuno, whatever it is. Now it's a new future and what have you. Big up to Nudie, Northern Ireland. He's brought a coffee. He says, bring back Johnny Metgod. That's Ant's boy, man. That's Ant's boy. Ant loves him, man. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for the coffee. You agree it's cringe. I just, you know what I would like? Like, we all know footballers are joining because it's going to be one of 3 or 4 reasons, isn't it? They're getting paid more money. I have no problem with that, by the way. I would move to another job, my real job for more money. I have no problem with that. They're moving because they want to play more game time. They're moving because the club that's after them is a bigger club. And they're moving because it's more convenient for family life and stuff like that. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Mark. You guys, where are you? You need to be in the Discord. The Discord is absolutely popping. If you are in the Discord, just let me know how much you're enjoying it in the chat. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Big up to Dazza. Exactly. He said new challenges as well, did he? Oh my God, new challenges. Big up to you with the 199. So I don't even need to watch it. Anyway, back to Rico Lewis. So, look, my gut feeling, this is not on anything that I've spoken to my Man City guy about or anything like that. I think they will deal just over the 30 million mark, but it'll be 30 with up to, say, 10 mil in add-ons, right? He is an absolute baller, man, but he has to be played in midfield. And it's now getting to the stage, guys, where I've got no clue, in theory, on paper, what our best team is. You're going to have Rico Lewis, who can play in the 8. You're going to have McAtee, who can play in the 8-10 and right wing. You're going to have Sangare. You're going to have Douglas Luiz. This is disgusting. You're going to have Anderson. I don't know why I'm staring at my hand like, you know what I'm saying? But, and then you got Yates as well. Like, let's be real. If Yates gets a game this season or gets to start this season, then my God, he must be like gone to some next levels on the training pitch. Wait, who have I missed? Who have I missed? Wait, hold on. Sangare. Let's do Dominguez. Yo, I forgot about it, but Dominguez is out for 2 months. Wait, hold on. Let's just do this again, right? Yates, Dominguez, Sangare, Anderson, technically Gibbs White. There's your 5 midfielders. Big up, Paul. How you doing, bro? Then the new ones, you got McAtee, Rico Lewis, Douglas Luiz. Who am I missing? I'm missing someone. I feel like there's one more. I can't remember who. Yates will be the mascot. Look, Yates is a good backup player that we will need, say, in the League Cup and stuff like that. Hutchinson for me is more a right winger or a 10. I mean, even if you look at I still think we're low on the winger positions, by the way. So you've got Dandoy, Hudson-Odoi, who I'm going to come on to in a second. You've got, hold on, Hutchinson, Dandoy, Hudson-Odoi. We're still low. And technically, you could put McAtee there as well. Is Jota really a winger? I think he's like a 10. I'm telling you, I still think Forest will go for Bakwa. maybe at Kliush. Carol, she loves Yates. She says he can be a cheerleader. Would you let Jota go? Yes, I would. And I think he will go. Jesus isn't a winger, Ben. What are you talking about? And then up front, by the way, Bakwa will absolutely rip this Premier League to shreds. If we don't get him, it's a huge mistake. Unless, of course, we're getting at Kliush. Right. Up front, you got obviously Chris Wood, you got Igor Jesus, Callum Mwandu, and Haiwo. Bakwa and Callum Mwandu are friends. Are they really? Interesting. Bakwa's 86 on FIFA. Zoroworthy, says Ben. This team is getting disgusting. What I will say is that we still need fullback. This is crazy, isn't it? We still need fullbacks. Nuno still wants a backup goalkeeper. And I'll be honest with you. Let me ask you guys this question. Do you think we need another centre-back? Nuno says he's okay with the centre-backs. I don't necessarily agree. I don't think Morato is good enough. And I don't think Jair Cunha is quite ready. I think Jair Cunha by like December will definitely be ready once he's settled in, yeah? I hear what you're saying. We got a keeper, but Nuno's the one who says he wants another keeper. Now, realistically, do you think we've got that backup that's good enough to step in? Now, hear me out. Someone that you guys would feel comfortable just saying, right, okay, Murillo, God forbid, is injured. Don't worry, we've got this defender that's coming in. Who's that defender that you think comes in and covers? Big up, Russell. He's saying need a left back desperately. We will get a left back. Willie Bolly. Bro, Bolly's not quick enough. He's not quick enough. Jair Cunha looks good. I hear it on Jair. What I'm saying is, God forbid, if Murillo and Milenkovic gets injured in the next week, are you that confident of slapping a Jair Cunha, a Bolly in there, or whatever? Yeah, Tsimikas has gone quiet. Do you see my point? Bolly is brilliant. You need to watch the Exeter match back, Owen. Bolly's not quick enough anymore. He's not quick enough. Bolly good enough for a game or two. I'm not convinced. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm so negative, apparently. But I don't think Bolly's. I think for me, Bolly's more important as the father figure in that dressing room. You know what I'm saying? The father figure in there. I'd be too scared to start him. Rico plus McAtee 70 million. MGW swap in Jan. You know what, Jay? I didn't want to bring this up, but shall I bring it up? Okay, this is nothing but my thoughts. Okay. Yes, Lisa, McAtee's officially been confirmed. And let me reiterate. Chachua's gone, Roy. I think he's gone to Wolves. Let me reiterate again. This is just my thoughts. With Rico Lewis and obviously McAtee already signed, I see a world where Gibbs White ends up at Man City. Now, I'm not saying this window. Maybe Jan, maybe next summer. Because if you look at next summer, then you look at, they've got Gundogan is going to go. There's going to be a lot of other kind of their older ones gone as well. You know what I'm saying? This is just my feelings on it. My feelings. By the way, for those of you who may be going to the game tomorrow, want to get McAtee on the back of your shirt, his number is 24. Big up to Matthew for sharing that with me. So I just want to do a quick poll on this. I'm interested. People start saying I'm spreading this and that. I'm just giving you my thought process. Do you think Gibbs White joins City at some point in the next 12 months? Let's do a poll. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there as just follow my logic. They're getting rid of two of their young guns who both play in midfield, and then they're gonna lose Gundogan. Probably Kovacic will go next summer. Yeah, no, I'm not saying tomorrow, right? I'm just saying in the next 12 months. In the next 12 months. I'm just wondering if there's something in there. And Forest put a buyback clause on it just to piss Man City off. So anyway, so that's the thought process just for you guys to have. Now, we got to talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi as well, guys. Where is that? Hold on. Okay, so Hudson-Odoi is close to agreeing new terms on a contract with Forest. 24-year-old is now expected to remain at Forest despite some uncertainty over his future, with just 1 year left on his current deal. Manager Nuno said it was a priority to maintain the core of his squad before the Premier League restarted this week. The renewals being negotiated in a busy period for Forest, during which they have signed Hutchinson, McAtee, etc. There are also advanced moves for Douglas Luiz. Okay, so Hudson-Odoi is basically nearly closer than close. You know the drill. Done on a new contract. Big up to Wellesley with 11 months. Shout out to you. Damn, you beat me to it. What did I beat you to? Did I beat you to it, or did someone else beat you to it? 100% all already agree. I'm not worried about this one. This one is the closer than close can be one. Okay, interestingly, on that poll, guys, 59% of you are buying into my conspiracy theory that Gibbs White is going to City in the next 12 months. Again, I reiterate, it's just my thought process. That's all I'm saying. Just my thought process. Okay, I think, oh God, what's Ben got to say for himself? With the £5 from Crypto, he says, one thing that annoys me about Forest is when they say build the team around MGW. No. Play the best, inform players instead, and don't give anyone a free pass. I agree with you, bro, but the problem is they've made him the richest player at Forest, and they're making him captain as well. So I don't see a scenario where that happens. Can we have a poll after this? Is Anderson under or overrated? It's for Discord. What? Why are we doing that poll? But Ben, I fully agree with you. If Gibbs White starts crap for like 3 games or whatever, drop him. Drop him. If we sell Gibbs White to City at 70, plus they cancel the buyback on Maxi. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Yates is my captain, says you know. Not mine. Not mine. Okay. Have I covered everything? I think that's all the updates. Obviously, we got the game tomorrow. 1 second. Let me just check my messages. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good, guys. So that's all the breaking news. I'm feeling like Douglas Luiz is the next one, then Rico Lewis. If I had to give you an order, but do me a massive favor, get your asses in the Discord. I'll be jumping in there probably in about half an hour to catch up with, excuse me, with what you guys are saying. Okay, so get your asses in that Discord big time. Let's go and troll someone. I like sending you lot to troll. Who should we troll? You're like my trolls by proxy. There's the Discord link, by the way. All you gotta do is click it. It's completely free. Go have some fun in the Discord. Talk Forest all day. Right, let's send you to who's live? Who's live? Lee Gunner's live. Should we send you to Lee Gunner? Let's send you to Lee Gunner, man. Let's go see what he's saying. Eze to Spurs. Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. All right, chuck in FFTV in the... No, chuck in Arteta in. Arteta in the chat, right? That will set him off. That will set him off. So I'll send you over there. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, for the watch along. Can't wait. I'm nervous, but I can't wait. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed. Put in Arteta in the chat. Come on, you Reds.